Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at the past. Today I'm on this website called Internet Archive. So there's something called a Wayback Machine that they have built, which allows for us to look at websites and what they used to look like, websites that no longer exist, and all those things. So we're going to be looking at some cubing sites today and looking at what they used to look like. We're going to start off with cubingusa.org. It used to be .org, but we're going to see what it looks like. No. Let's go. So this is what it is. Let's go to 2008 and let's see what the first instance it looked like. So what happens is this website takes a snapshot of websites. So not necessarily everything's available. So they might only take snapshots of certain parts of the site. So not everything will always work as intended. But it's still good and does the job fine. Okay, you cannot access that old. There's straight up an empty website. So let's go. Okay, this is what the Cubing USA website used to look like. This is taken on April 30th, 2009. This is roughly 11 years ago. 11 years ago. This is what the Cubing USA website looked like. Man. As you can see, design's pretty simple. And oh wow, they listed cube clubs that had hosted that would have clubs. So they put the college cube clubs. Don't know why I can't talk, but basically what happens back in the day, it was very common. So cubing clubs, they were the place to cube. They were where competitions were hosted. So like my first competition was in Stanford University. And yeah, let's move on. Let's go to the main page. Just to let you know, so what happens is that what page you're on, it even cares about that, so it'll think that specific page and see where it can find a snapshot of that specific page if it has one saved. I wonder what this be. Let's move a little older. So as you can see, design did not change much, pretty much very similar. Wow, it's been the same for a while. Let's move to 2016. It's pretty much roughly same design. Oh yeah, before I forgot to mention, there's now state rankings. And bam, this should be helpful. Yeah, so this is a slightly more modern design. I don't mean like more modern, but it's more updated version. As you can see, oops, I accidentally went back. This is what it looks like. Pretty meh, like in terms of the logo changed on the top. But let me just open a new tab and show you this is what it looks like now. Much nicer. But you have to keep in mind, these websites are of the past. So sometimes in the past it's harder, the designs weren't as good. And it's expected. Next, let's look at the Cubicle. The best cubing store. At least in the US, definitely the best cubing store in the US. So actually, wait. So it's being slow, but I realized this way is faster. So we're gonna look at what the Cubicle used to look like. 2012 when they first started. This screenshot. So as you can see, wow, the cool Guhang, man. Their store was very, very tiny, but it was really good. So this old design, man, pretty solid store. Wow, there isn't. Oh no, there is a search bar, but it's right here. Pretty good design for back then. I remember I used to order from the Cubicle, not this early, but that was a good store when I used to order from them. The design looks somewhat like this. Let's go a little more modern to see if I can find that design that they had when I was ordering. Yeah, it was probably more around this time. Oh, there's stickers. Yes, I used to buy Cubicle stickers. Cubicle stickers were the thing to buy. They had more products and they look like this. Man, Diane was so dominant. So yeah, as you can see, Cubicle, it was really easy to find things, especially back in the day. All Cube stores, it was really hard to find things in all the old Cube stores. It was always a hassle, so Cubicle made it easy. Prices were fair too. Let's move a little more modern. So here, there are more speed cubes now, more competitors, and the website's definitely growing. Really solid Cubicle site. Search bars moved this year. There's a lot of nice and still easy and to find things. Okay, so apparently I was clicking too fast. Okay, that didn't really, it says that I haven't submitted too many. So yeah, this is the modern website. The modern website, let me just pull it up for you guys. Let me go back to the Wayback Machine. So the modern website looks like this. Much nicer. Still easy to find things. Yeah. Cubicle's great store. Definitely recommend checking them out. But now let's look at the World Cube Association. What? There's no way. Yeah. Let's go back to the first one. Oh, this is so old that at this point they were asking for people to help with the website. As there was really no website, so let's move back a little and see if they got a website. Oh man. It looked like it was Tyson Man. Okay. Let's jump forward. There's not much to see here. Okay. So just note, not every page will always be available to click, which is why you might not see me click as much. I'm trying to avoid clicking too much. Yu Nakajima wins World Championships in 2007. Let's jump ahead to 2013. The design looks like this. Oh, just note, sometimes the design won't always look exactly right because the way the stuff gets stored, because I remember it did not look like this. Some of the design stuff is a little missing, but it's still really solid and does a good job. Yeah, when the rankings page, you still look like this. Felix's 566 was on the top. This is the modern site. Let's move back just a little bit. This is what the site looked like in 2016. Hopefully it loads. Pretty good. So as you can see, WCA website's been pretty good. Yeah, so as you can see, here are some websites of the past. And yeah, that's it for this video. If you'd like to see another part 2 to this video, just where I go over other sites, like and subscribe. And I'll do it.